What's happening, YouTube? Alright, this video, I'm gonna jump right in. I did some videos about certain people in the media, social media, TV, stuff like that, jumping on some of the black celebrities that have been speaking up about the fundamental racism that's still taking place in America towards black people. And some of the dialogue that I see and some of the comments that I've gotten in my videos have been in reference to black people playing the victim. In one case, the term was we become professional victims. And so I want to speak on that whole topic of black people being professional victims in America, and who put us in that category, if indeed that is true. So just to start off, I want to touch on a documentary that I watched a little while ago on HBO about the Nixon tapes, the Nixon White House tapes. If you're not aware, President Nixon, being the eccentric cat that he was, decided that he was going to have his just specific high-level Secret Service set up microphone systems and tapping systems on the phones and in the White House rooms and areas and stuff like that to record the conversations. And so they put these tapes out finally because I guess they feel like most of the people that were directly affected by the tapes are pretty much dead now, and so nobody's really gonna have any complaints about the shit that took place. So this particular documentary has Nixon specifically stating in his own words that they were going to systematically put black people on welfare, give them $1,800 a year, or not a year, but a month, to take care of their families, which if they were correct in their calculations, would give black people about 500 years before we would not be in existence anymore. And so it's not something that we just dream about. It's not a fairy tale in our existence that there is a systematic roadblock set up for black people. This is a reality, and if you do your research, you will see that your government, the same government that claims to be for us, the same government that we fought for, the same government that we helped to construct, is against us and has been against us and still is against us till this day. It's not a fairy tale. And so for white people who want to constantly tell black people to strap on our boots and get it done, I have to respectfully say, shut the fuck up, please. Because until you've gone to lease a building that is available in the advertisement section, and when you walk up, the sign is still in the window, but when you go inside, they tell you can't get the place because it's not available anymore. And then you drive by a week later and the shit is still available. Until you deal with this type of situation, until you need a representative, one of your employees, to go into one of these places and qualify for something because they won't qualify you for it, until you start experiencing things like that, you really don't have the ground to have a comment on how we should live. Your opinion, you have the right to give it, but there's really no substance and there's no weight there. So you really sound stupid. And I'm not here to bash you at all. I'm really being serious. I believe any white person that actually goes and lives with these black people in these areas that are targeted to make sure that the people there don't succeed and don't move from that spot until you have gone and lived with those people. I don't think you have a fair place to come from as far as your judgment. And so, like, I would suggest to go get that experience, or just keep your opinion to yourself, because it doesn't really hold a lot as far as substance goes. And so I wanted to touch on that, but I did want to touch on some of the things that the white people point out when they make that statement, because there is some truth there. White people like to say that, you know, hey, black people, you have a lot of celebrities, Oprah, Michael Jordan, a lot of these people have a lot of money, so you can get it done yourself. Why are you still asking for a handout? And as far as the whole handout thing goes, y'all want to call it a handout. It's called reparations. It's something that was promised to us. It's something that we deserve more than anybody that's received it. But that aside, I agree. Like, we don't need the shit anymore. We have the same control over this economy that the Arab bank companies and Arab oil companies have. The money they have in our bank affects our economy just as much as the buying power of the black dollar in America. So we have control to get it done ourselves. That doesn't mean that we have access like they do, but we do have the power to get it done. If we take the dollar that we hold away from the economy and let them feel it for a month or two, and they realize what's going on, then we can sit down and we can negotiate and we can get things to where they need to be. And that is a huge reality today. And so once we realize the power that we yield, then we can actually implement some plans and get it done. So I do agree with white people on that part, but that's the only part that I agree on. You don't understand how it's systematically set up to make sure that if we get it done, it's only going to be a few of us that get it done. And so it's not set up the same way it's set up for y'all. So I would respectfully ask that you keep your opinion to yourself on a public basis, and then if you want to have a conversation and ask some questions and stuff like that and then give your opinion, then I see no problem with that. But just coming out and kind of bashing people that you have no idea what their experience is ignorant. So to rid the world of as much ignorance as possible, I'd like to respectfully ask that y'all keep your opinion to yourself or go get that experience. That being said, this is KingBadBlack. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Y'all have a wonderful day like always.
Got a bitch and I ain't got no alibi, trust issues. I would let her stay and play, but I can't fuck with you. Only took a week and now I'm hitting you like I miss you. Now you're coming back with no strings attached, I get you. If you got me, it's that simple. We can get to what we're into. I go hard on fun from gentle. Give me brains, not a bitch.